Hey guys, Michael Brown from michaelsbrown.com, and today I'm going to show you a little tutorial on how to find some easy to rank for keywords. Now, to do this, you're going to need a tool, and it's just one of those things. It's a lot easier to do with a tool, and there's not really a good free way to do this. So, if you don't have the money to invest in a tool right now, then this tutorial won't help you. If you do, this is a great tutorial for you. Okay, so what I'm using is a tool called Keyword Canine, and below this video, you'll be able to find a full link to the training that I'm doing here, and you'll be able to also find a link to a full review on it if you want to see deeper, in-depth analysis on Keyword Canine and why I like it and what you can do with it and all that. Okay, but for this video, we're going to focus on finding the easy keywords, and here's what you want to do. Once you have this tool, you simply go to Tools, go to Easy Keywords, and I'm already at the page, and I already have this filled out to make life simpler. You fill out your keywords here that you want to search for. So if you already have a website, or if you're thinking about building a website, you can just plop your keywords that you're interested in here. And then here, you'll put in minimum searches. I like to do 5 or above. So that means everything that pops up down here will have at least 5 searches or more. And you can set this to 50 to 100, wherever you want to go. Minimum cost per click. If you're interested in AdWords or AdSense, you'll know what this is all about. I'm not, but you still have to fill it out, so I put in just 2 cents. Your max results. This is how many terms below will show up at the most. So you can select between 20 and 100. If you just want to do some light research, you would do 20. If you want to do deeper research, you do 100 and go for that. Or you can do somewhere in the middle. Okay, I'm going to select 40 for this one. And then you want to put in the country you want to search into. So I'm going to do mine through the United States. And then you just click Find Keywords. Now, I've already done this to make it easier. So I'm not wasting a lot of your time here. So you click Find Keywords, and then this will propagate down below. Now, a couple quick things to show you here. This is how many keywords have propagated below. And over here, you can fill this out if you're getting some irrelevant keywords that you're not interested showing up here. You can actually fill this out with your exact keywords to make sure that those keywords are actually in this phrase that is going to come up. Sometimes it shows you some things that are just related. A lot of times I like to do and find things that are really exactly on my keyword. So that will just, that's just something you can do if you need to. And then at the end, if you like the keywords that have propagated here, you can download it. So I just wanted to show you those before we go on. Okay, next thing we want to look at here is the metrics down here. So let's look at what came up. So so as you're going through here, here's how you can quickly spot the easier keywords. First off, the easier ones pop up to the top. Okay, they're always going to be ranked in here and usually easier to find. And the way this ranks it is based off of site links. Now, it doesn't always mean it's exactly easier, okay, because it's very subjective, but it gives you an idea. It gives you a rough estimate right off. Now, in a minute, I'll show you how to go analyze these a little more in detail, but this just gives you a start. So some things that you can eliminate right away are things that a certain site is already based on. So like if you're finding a branded name like Dog Beds for Less, we're going to ignore that. So this is probably someone looking for this particular website. So they don't have to have a lot of links and such to rank for this term if that's their brand. Okay. So we're going to ignore that for now. But let me go over these metrics. So again, cost per click. If that's interesting to you, or if you're running AdSense on your site, so you can get, so you're making money through AdSense, that's important to you. If not, or if you're not engaged in AdWords, where you actually promote your site through paid per click, then this isn't going to be useful for you at all. I don't typically even look at that. Your monthly searches, pretty self-explanatory. It's how many searches this term gets every month, approximately. And then your citation flow and trust flow. I go over this in my Keyword Canine review, so we're going to just basically say here right now, to keep this simple, citation flow and trust flow, the lower these are, the easier this term is probably going to be to rank for. The higher these are, probably harder to rank for, okay? Pretty simple metrics to understand there. Site links, again, the lower this is, usually the easier this is to rank for. The higher this is, usually harder to rank for. Okay, so I just wanted to make sure to cover those so you understand. And as you're going through, you'll learn that it's not always the case, but most of the time it is the case that when these metrics are low, this is usually easier. Again, except in the case of a brand name. Okay, so if it's a branded name, it's, you might not even want to rank for that anyway. All right, so let's take a look at something here. I'm gonna look at. Let's see. Let's look at this custom dog beds term here. I was just looking at a couple more here, but let's do custom dog beds. I like the fact that this has only a few site links. It has a low trust flow and a low citation flow. So I do like that, and it has some decent searches a month. This has 880 searches a month. That's not too bad. So what you want to do is when you do find some keywords on your list here, and you can find more than one at once if you want, when you do find some, you simply check a check mark into the box, and then you can go investigate it further by going up to Explore Keywords. We'll do that now. And that opens up another menu, and you just need to click Explore Keywords right here. Okay, once you do that, it will propagate down below, and then all you need to do is come down here to the analysis area, and you can either bulk analyze all of these keywords, or you can just find the ones that you were already interested in and click those. So for me, I'm only interested in this custom dog beds term. Real quick, again, you could always filter everything out too, because there are keywords down here that I am not interested in, like dog collar. They're just related to dog beds, so they show up. Again, just toss your exact keywords that you want here over in the search within results, and it will eliminate anything that doesn't have those keywords in it. Okay, so I'm interested in this custom dog beds keyword. So let's click this here. This shows you basically how strong the competition is. Now, this comes up in orange, and it's a 36, and this is on a scale of 0 to 100. 0 being weaker, being the weakest, 100 being the strongest. And you can also see the metric, the key up here to see what these metrics mean. So anything that's in like a light orange like that is considered hard. But what you want to, the way it's termed, I don't like the way Keyword Canine terms everything, because usually anything under 50 isn't really all that hard. They put the metrics in that way. I don't know why. I've never really asked them why they do that. But anything under 50 is typically not extremely competitive. So again, they're pretty much easier keywords to rank for. Now, obviously, if you're down in the moderate, in the yellow, or if you even get some green showing up on here, which they don't show up on the key, but that's like really easy stuff to rank for, and you can find stuff like that, and your meter will be over in here. So again, if you do find those are keywords you want to grab up and use right away. So what you can do, so this is what I do with this, is I will go through as many of these as I want that are interesting to me, and I will just take a look at all of them. And again, if I have a nice list already made, I'll just do a bulk analyze, and then I will look at each individual keyword and see what I think. Then I simply create a list by clicking create a list here and making one, and then every time you find a keyword you like, just click it here as a keeper. Now, I'm not going to make a list right now for this, but this tells me first select or create a new list. I don't have one made for this particular term because honestly, I'm not building a site based on these terms here. But if you were, you would simply click the little star, and that would save it to your keyword list. And I just basically get a group of these together, 5, 10, 20, 30 keywords, and then I'll have content created about those, or I'll create the content for different websites that I have. And what I'll do after that is then have that content created, put it on my websites, or I will, generate it for basically for backlink building, like different building different articles and such. So that's really how I do this, and it's really easy to do. If you're interested, check out the full review of Keyword Canine, and you'll find that link below this video. And also, if you're interested in seeing my walkthrough, which is a text and illustration-driven walkthrough, you can see that underneath the video as well. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm Michael Brown from michaelsbrown.com, and I will see you real soon.